Hello friends, so today we're going to be doing partial products. So one is the normal partial products way, and we're going to do another way called standard algorithm. So this is just the normal partial products. So we're going to do 691 times 7. Let's do 7. So this is how you do normal partial products. You set it up like standard algorithm, but then how you solve it is different. Standard algorithm is way more efficient. So 7 times 1. So you just have to write down the equations, solve them, and then yeah. So when we do 3-digit by 2-digit, it's going to be like 6 lines of equations. 3-digit by 1-digit multiplication is going to be 3 lines. So 7 times 1. So I'm just going to show you how to do it 3-digit by 1-digit, and then 3-digit by 2-digit multiplication. It's partial products, and then we're going to do standard algorithm, which is kind of partial products. So basically, usually you put the equal sign on the right side. This time you have to put it on the left side. That's the only difference here I gotta make while doing this. So I'm going to use the trailing zeros rule. So take the basic fact, 7 times 9 is 63. Add the trailing zero, get 630 as our answer. And if you get the place value correct, it's going to make it more easier to do your adding at the end. So 630. And now I'm just going to add them all after I just did 7 times 600. So this time I'm going to do the basic facts. 7 times 6 is 42. Instead of 1 though, this time I'm going to add 2 trailing zeros. So 0 in the 1's place, 0 in the 10's place, 2 in the 100's place, and then a 4 in the 1000's place. Now we're going to add it all up. 7 plus 0 plus 0 is 7. 3 plus 0 is 3. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then we have the 4,000s. So our answer is 4,837. So now I'm just going to erase this. And we're going to use the same numbers instead, and then I'm just going to add a tens instead of only doing ones. And just so you know, this is the product that's going to be over here. It's going to be a mile away from what's going to be from what we had. So 691 times 37. So I'm just setting up the thing. So this time we have 6 lines instead of 3 lines. So partial products isn't really that efficient. But when you see standard algorithm, because it is a way of partial products, and it basically is the same, except you're not putting the equations over there. But you're thinking, oh wow, standard algorithm is the way to go. It's more efficient and it's more easier to use. So you know what's going to be the answer here for each of the 7 ones for the first 4 equations. And then we'll do the last 3 equations. We're on. And on the end of this video, I'm going to put one equation, and then you have to solve it on your own using the things we learned. For example, you can use the partial products, or I would advise you to do standard algorithm, as we will use that at the end of the video. So 630 for 7 times 90, and then 7 times 600 is 4,200. Now I am jumping back and forth just to make this a little quicker. So we already know by adding these all together we get 4,837. Now 30 times 1 is 30. 30 times 90 is, let's see. 3 times 9 is 27. And then because we have 2 zeros this time, instead of all being on the same thing, so we add 2 trailing zeros to get into the thousandth place, 2,700. So now it's 30 times 600. Now, let's see, if we know that we're going to have another 0, and we have 2 zeros in the 600, so we have 3 zeros now. I basically know that's going to be in the thousands place, no matter what. So 3 times 6 is 18. So add the 3 zeros, and guess what? It's 18,000. And that's about 4 times as bigger, or maybe even 5, 4.5. That's 4.5 times bigger than the 4,000s we had. So this is definitely a mile away. So 7, now 3 plus 3 is 6, added with a bunch of zeros, 6. Now 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 7 is 15. So 5 over there, 1 carried over. Now 2 plus 8 is 10, 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 plus 10 is 15. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 25,567. And what we had before was 4,837. That's like a big jump. Like then we had at least like 20,000. What? Like I would estimate there are 20,000 left, or 20,037 left. Or 30. I don't really know. So now we're going to use standard algorithm. I hope you understand how to do partial products. You can pause it and you can try it on your own if you don't understand how to do it. So now we're going to do standard algorithm. It's kind of the same, but you're not putting the equations, you're just doing it from how we set it up. So we're going to do 981 times maybe 6. So 6 times. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the basic facts. So 6 times 1, 6 times 8, and 6 times 9. Then we're just going to put it over there. Instead of adding the whole thing, we just have the answer right there. So 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 8 is 48. The 8 over here, and then the 400s over there. So 6 times 9 is 54, 5400s you can say. And then add the 4 other hundreds, because we cannot multiply it. we just have to add it. So we have 58. Now because there's no 1000th place, so you can add the 1000, we're just going to put 58. So at the end, we've got 5,800, 5,886. So that's our answer. See how simple it is? So basically now, we're gonna do 3-digit by 2-digit in standard algorithm. Now this is basically a lot easier than doing 6 lines because it's only 2 this time. And then I'm just gonna add, actually no, let's do 20 instead of 10. You have to make this a little bit tricky. So we're gonna do the same thing. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 8 is 48. Put the 4 over there again. 6 times 9 is 54. 54 plus 4 is 58. Now we've got our 5,806 again. But we have to multiply with the 22. So we're going to use the trailing zeros rule. So when multiplying it, we're just gonna put a 0 in the ones place because of the basically not the trailing zeros rule, but just to keep a placeholder. So 2 times 1 is 2. So basically 20 times 1 is 20. So we've got a 20. Then 2 times 8 is 16. And then you've got 1. So the 6 is supposed to be at the hundreds place, and it is in the hundreds place. Because of, you're multiplying by 20 and 80. And then 2 times 9 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. Now add these all up. And we've got, so 6 plus 0 is 6. That was too big. 2 plus 8 is 10. So put the 0 over here, carry the 1 over. 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. Put the 5 over there, 1 over again. And then carry the 1 over. And then 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Or you could do 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. And then, of course, 1 plus 1 is 2. This kind of looks like the problem we did before. Like 25,000. 25,506 is our answer. That's how you do standard algorithm. It's way more efficient than doing 6 lines of equations for multiplication. So this is a challenge problem. See what you want to use. So this is the challenge problem. 678 times none. Actually, I'm just gonna add a tens one to make it a little more difficult. This is a challenge problem. So 678 times 49. So just pause the video, see what you can do. I'd suggest you use standard algorithm instead of using product because it's basically less efficient. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. solve it. 9 times 8 is 72. Add the 7 right there. 9 multiplied by 7 is 63. 63 plus 7 is 70. Add another 7. 9 times 6 is 54. 54 plus 7 is 61. So we have 6,102 for first one. So now it's 40 times 8, 40 times 7, 40 times 600. Wait, 40 times 7, sorry. So we're gonna add the placeholder is 0. 4 times 8 is 32, add the 3. 4 times 7 is 28. 28 plus 3 is 31. Another 3. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 3 is 27. And now let's add these up to get our product. 2 plus 0 is 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we've got 3 2's and the 1's and, before the thousands. And now let's see. 6 plus 7 is 13. Add the 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. Oh, this is a coincidence. 33. Basically 2 3's in the thousands place. And 3 2's. Before the thousand place, or the hundreds, tens, and ones. 2 3's, 3 2's. What a coincidence! Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, and see you back on Rhinoscope. Bye.